Hi guys, alrighty, so whatever Wednesday. I am so awful. I don't think I've posted on time like ever. Last week I didn't do one. I was supposed to do my pregnancy rewind. I was supposed to do this week. It's been crazy. So for my whatever Wednesday. Yeah, whatever Wednesday. I don't know what I want to talk about. Hi guys, alright, so for whatever Wednesday, I wanted to talk about our bedtime routine. Granted, yes, I know this is supposed to be whatever, not doesn't have to be mommy or doesn't have to be baby, but I wanted to talk about our bedtime routine for all three kids. Obviously, when you have your first, you can have, like with Mikey, we had a very elaborate bedtime. I would give him a bath every night. Obviously, we practice sign language. We still do sign language. We did sign language with Mikey because he had a speech delay, so that was very helpful. We were of course teaching him a whole bunch of different signs, and they just told us the biggest one that they need is more food, all done. More food, drink, all done, thank you. Yeah, those are the handful of the ones that we would practice. And we did milk. So we would do that. We would practice with Mikey all the time, put lotion on him, read him books, then would sing him a lullaby, and like bedtime routine was like almost an hour and a half routine, which is fine when you have your first one. Your second one, you realize this takes forever. By your third, it's like, okay, enough. So with Mikey, after a little bit, it was actually after we bought the house that we talked about it, and I said, look, his routine is way too long. How can we make it simpler? And that's when we decided, let's cut out a bath every day. He's not getting that messy every day. During the summer, yes, I will say that the kids do get a bath every single day during the summer because they get filthy. But that's when we're in the summer. But they get a bath right after dinner, and then we come downstairs and we do, we let them play for a little bit. So, anyways, so what we do with the kids is at about 7 o'clock at night, the older two start kind of getting a little fussy, and we go, all right. Not really fussy, but they fight back and forth. So we say, all right, let's go upstairs. We turn the lights down. We let them run around for like 5 minutes, and I set a timer on my phone. I said, all right, for 5 minutes, be crazy. So they kind of get all their sillies out, as we put it. Get all your sillies out. So they get all their sillies out. So then we got the read-along books from Disney. We have Mikey and Tiny pick back and forth, which book they want to listen to. While we, get them in their jammies. Typically, Mike will have Maddie, or I'll have Maddie, and I'm feeding Maddie at that point for her last feeding of the night before bed. So, they get into their jammies, they're done. Typically by the time the book's done, and that's the time frame. You should gotta have your jammies on by the time the book ends. So then the book ends. So they then go and say goodnight to Maddie and everything like that. Now Maddie is ready for bed, and they help us get Maddie ready for bed. Mikey or Tiny, basically whoever picked out the book, they don't get to pick out the jammies. So like tonight it was Tiny picked out the book, Mikey picked out Maddie's jammies for bed. And they do that, and that does help them, you know, feel like they're being a big brother. And then Tiny, because Mikey picked out the jammies, my cats are just being rats. So then Tiny will take the dirty jammies, put it in the hamper, and then from there, because we did the whole, you know, getting her ready for bed, they help us put her in the crib, they say their goodnights, and typically at that point, Maddie is like out. It's good. Maddie is a good sleeper. So then we go into their room, and, you know, we tuck them in and we say goodnight, and that is it. We have a very simple routine. We are typically in bed by 8 o'clock. It's nice. Occasionally we'll have them ask, you know, Tiny might not be tired, so then the rule is if you're not tired, you can grab a book, but then you gotta just quietly sit on your bed and just look at the book. And typically, they fall asleep soon. So, I guess my advice would be to other parents is keep your bedtime routine simple, you know, especially if you've got more than one kid, because it does, you know, when it's just me putting them to bed, I can do the same thing. I can then just put on the book and have them get into their jammies all by themselves while I get Maddie, you know, feed Maddie. And that's the thing, you know, we try to keep it where they can do it independently. Great ideas. It's harder if you've got ones that are under the age of, really, I'd say 3. Because Mikey and Tiny can get themselves in and out of their clothes just fine. So, yeah, that's our bedtime routine. It's simple. You know, we do, you know, the baths. They get a bath. I want to say, is it every 3 days? Yeah, every 3 days that they get a bath. Just because we have really, really hard water here. And like even me, I'm so itchy. Because I took a bath today and I am itchy because my skin's all dry. Yeah. So we try not to give them a bath too often. A lot of times I prefer to give them a morning bath when they don't have school, just because it gets them going. You know, bath is not a relaxing thing in our house. It's never really been. We kind of let the kids have some fun in the water. Yes, Mikey and Tiny take a bath together because it's just so much easier when you have more than one kid. You got 3 of them, it is so much easier. So I'll talk to you guys later. And hopefully next week I will have, you know, do my pregnancy rewind for you guys. And then the week after I will have Maddie's 5-month update, which is going to be a huge long update just because so much happened between December 23rd and January 23rd. It's been a lot, and you know, I just want to say to everyone that's been praying for her, thank you so much. She's on the mend. Hopefully, you know, we're at now 9 pounds 12 ounces, so she is up almost a whole pound. We are doing great. We do need her to still put on more weight, but she's going slow. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.